From this point forward, we're going to be working with our rocker table on our workbench. So we need to prepare that by just having it set up so that it is nice and flat and secured to the bench. So lay your frame over the rocker table and line up all of the ribs. Secure it in place by using masking tape around the ends of the ribs to the workbench. You don't want this to be able to move around too easily, because if we need to adjust anything by tapping it left and right, well, your rocker table is going to move and we don't want that. Like we've said before, it's really important that this be set up on a nice flat workbench without any twist, because any twist in this is going to translate into your boards. Now, to prepare the frame, all we need to do is inspect any glue surface, so that is the underside of the frame in this case, for any glue squeeze out or debris that might stand in its way from getting good glue contact. So flip it over and inspect it. Anywhere that you see glue squeeze out, remove it using a sharp knife or a chisel, and just be sure that it's a nice clean frame for us to be working with. From there, we just need to prepare the bench for the clamper. I like to recommend using these soft fabric ratchet straps for these glue ups. They're cheap, you can get them in packs of 4 for about 15 bucks, and they just go really well with this sort of construction. The idea for these clamps is to have one over every rib of your frame so you can get good pressure. Now, I usually loop these all the way around the bench and hook them back in on themselves, but if that's not possible for you, you may need to put something in the side of your workbench to anchor to. Now, an alternative to the ratchet straps would be something like a cowl. A cowl will span the width of your workbench, be a little bit flexible, but not too much, and then you can use conventional clamps either side to press down on your workbench. This is a really good method as well, but it does require you to have more clamps on hand, and we tend to get just as good results using the ratchet straps.